Hey everyone, happy spooky season. So today I'm going to be going over all of the prep that I have done ready for October daily documenting. So all of my kit and my prep pages and what I'm using this year and all of that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I'm starting with my embellishment tray. This is just a tray that I picked up. I think it's I probably can't tip it over. It's a tray from, I think I just got it at Home Goods, and it's a Magnolia Home brand tray. And then I have these like sliding drawer organizers sitting on top, and then underneath them they come out, and I have all of my sequins, and I have some ribbon and all of my mummy cloth. So as you can see, I have a lot of sequins that I've collected over the years. And then in the tray, I have, I have Tim Holtz Halloween tokens. I love these things. I use them all the time in my October daily. I have flair with buttons, and I have keys. These are so chunky though. I haven't used them in my album because they're really just super chunky. I have buttons, just all different Halloween buttons, more buttons right here. I have some October daily embellishments from Ali Edwards from a Stories by the Month kit. I have these little tiny eyes from Tim Holtz, mini flare from Tim Holtz. These are all Tim Holtz Halloween baseboards. Then I have these two new pin sets that I bought this year from Spirit Halloween, which I thought were cute. So I have to just take them out of the package and put them in here. I have frames, metal frames. I believe these are Tim Holtz also. Then I have chipboard, mostly from Ali Edwards. I think I have some Simple Stories in here, and I have some Graphic 45 in there. I have on the side here, I have some cards. So these are Halloween tarot cards, and I like to use those in my album sometimes. I have playing cards from Suicide Squad and Beetlejuice. And then I have, this is a tin that I just started, and it's basically tabs and attachers, like extra ones that I cut out that I didn't end up using. And so anytime I need a tab, I can just come in here, or an attacher, I can just come in here and pick one out. And these are, well, I'll go here. So these are all the metal embellishments I have. Lots of Tim Holtz from different years. I think they're almost all Tim Holtz. Prima. I think these are Prima. I have wood embellishments. These are from Ali Edwards this year. I think these are from her October Stories by the Month. And then I have some of her Halloween kit embellishments. I think these are from her from Stories by the Month before. I also have some color cast designs in there. So anytime I need wood embellishment, I go here. I have kind of fabric here, a little bit of fabric pieces here. Paper clips, which is fun. Paper clips in here. And like I said, just pieces of fabric that I might end up using. I have, let's see, more if I take these out. I have quote seals from Tim Holtz. These are the Halloween quote seals. I still can never remember what these are called, but they're word tags from Tim Holtz. And I have keys and keyhole from Tim Holtz. And then I have just some, I think these are the collage tiles. Yeah, collage tiles from Tim Holtz from 2022. Excuse me. These are all the wonky circle cutouts that I have. So you'll see in my prep pages that I created like these wonky circle page, and these are all the cutouts from that, so I can use them somewhere in my album. I have 2x2 little size pieces of paper that I might use. I have circles. These are actually still left over from last year, so I may use them again in my album. And I think that's it for the embellishments. Oh, I did create some tags. So I got some new Tim Holtz. I got his mica sprays, and so I used those on these little tags, and then added some stamps from his Joanne stamp collection. So I don't know, I might use those this year, just something that I prepped. Yeah, they're fun. So I have those ready to go if I want to use them. So that's a look at the embellishment tray. And then next, let me move this out of the way. So next I have my die cuts, and I've been putting them in these little 4x6 albums. You can pick them up at Hobby Lobby, or you can get them on Amazon, probably at other stores too, like maybe Target or Walmart. And then you can just change out the inside and back cover to be whatever you want. So I added just some of my favorite Halloween papers in there. And I have all of my die cuts kind of organized by different theme. So like here's all my pumpkins, some tags, stuff like that, stickers. These are from Allie Edwards kit, and then like phrases from her kit. These are from Ellie's Studio. Here's more of those attachers that I will end up putting in that little tin. So I forgot that I had done that. So I'll move those over there. And then I have like, these are all more frames, word phrases, that kind of thing. These are all Tim Holtz related. I think also, yeah, these are all Tim Holtz. So it just makes it really, really easy to go in and find whatever I'm looking for when I need a die cut. So there's that. I also have this tray, which is mostly my journaling cards. So I have 3x4 journaling cards in the 4 trays up front, or 4 little sections up front. And I have them by journaling. These are all ones with just different patterns on them. These are all like sentiment cards. And these are I call them label cards. I don't know. If they have like a label on the bottom, or they have labels on them like that. I only have a couple right now. Then I've created, like, just as I'm doing things, if I end up creating extras, I'll stick them in here. So I have like some extra tombstones that I've cut out. I have these extra slides, and I kept the cutouts from the middle of the slide, so in case I want to use those for something. I have Heidi Swap's tags and labels set. I put those up front. I might use those. I did buy a lot of Tim Holtz Sizzix dies for Halloween this year, and I went ahead and made a bunch of them. So if I want to use them in my book, I already have some made. Hopefully I'm in frame for all of this. So I just have a bunch of them pre-made that I can use. And I still have more that I have to make. I bought way too much, which is a theme for me. I also made, I think I showed this in my haul video that I had. This was a banner that I picked up at Target, I think. But I made them, I cut it smaller so I could fit it in my album. So I just made the little triangle smaller. So I have that if I want to use that. I made these folders from Tim Holtz Sizzix Chapter 3, so I can use those in my album. I can either like make them into pockets, or I can have them so they flip down and put pictures and journaling inside. These are little envelopes. I still have to add the ties on here. I haven't done that yet, but you can. The reason I didn't is because I could also have it something that like opens up, and so you can see like a photo or journaling in there, or I can make it like a little pocket. So I don't know exactly how I want to use these yet, so I have those. These are all my 4x6 journaling cards. I have more. I have these slide cards from Heidi Swapp, and these are so cute. So you just slide and it opens up the window, and these would actually, I think, be really, really easy to make. So I might make some of these with different papers, different pattern papers to go with this, and make some more. I cut this out because I'm going to be doing cupcakes again, so I was thinking this would be cute for a page about cupcakes. I have one extra of the large triangle from the banner that I kept big, so if I want to do like a photo on the back or something and just stick this into my album, I can do that. I have my October Stories by the Month stamps. I kept this 4x4 card that I was using on a piece of paper and cut it out, and because I thought I might use that one. And then these are all just pre-made papers from Tim Holtz from his mica stains this year. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely love it. So if I want to use those, I have them ready. I've just been playing. It's been fun. And then I had this last year. I didn't use it, so I have that available. What else do I have? I created another pocket with the Sizzix, Tim Holtz Sizzix Chapter 3 die. Here's one. It kind of got messed up though, so I doubt I'm going to end up using it, but it has like the window in there. These are made from treat bags that I picked up at Target. What else do I have in here? I have some tags from Allie Edwards, from her kit this year. These are all, I think, just tags that I need to cut out. And then these are some banners, flags, I don't know what you call them, from Allie Edwards kit. And I have, this is from either last year or the year before, just an extra little sequin background page. I have a little pocket, and then another pocket that I made that I haven't used yet. So that's everything that's in here. I have all my Halloween washi tape together, so it's easy to just see what I have and use that. Oh, there is one thing I forgot to show you. On my embellishment tray, I do have my numbers that I'm going to be using for my album this year. So I made them already, 1 to 31, and I used, I usually use Tim Holtz Tag Press, but I found it was getting kind of expensive. So I found these little tags that you can buy really, really cheap. And so I bought those. I took off the ring, and then I just created 1-inch, I stamped all the numbers out and then punched them out on a 1-inch circle punch, and then just glued them on here so you can see the hole on the back. But they're really, really flat. So they're flatter than what I can get with the Tim Holtz tags, and then they're also cheaper. So that's what I'll be using for my numbers this year. And then I wanted to show you I have this sticker book. I got this from Planner Kate. She sells them in her shop. She also has black and white, and she has bigger sizes as well. And I decided to organize all of my stickers in here. So all of my Halloween stickers are in here, so I can easily just flip through and see what I need. And they're not organized in any specific order. Oh, I also added these vellums from Tim Holtz and things that wouldn't fit in to this. They're a little bit too big, so I put them in here. But you can see I have all different brands, and I have puppy stickers and flat stickers. These are acetate papers from Heidi Swapp. They just fit in there nicely. And some stickers from Allie Edwards. So this is really cool. I can't wait to use it this year. I think it's going to be really helpful. That just goes in my kit, and I can try and pull out my kit. And it's probably going to be really hard to see, but it's in this tray, and I think I've shown this before. It's in this tray from Totally Tiffany. I think it's the stamp and die storage tray, and there's 3 levels on there. You can fit 12 by 12 papers in there, and 8 by 8, all kinds of different sizes of things in there. So in the back, I have all of my papers. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just to show you, I'm using the Spooky collection from Echo Park, and I'm using the Simple Stories Simple Vintage October 31st kit. Those are the 2 main papers that I'm using. I also have Heidi Swap, and I have Tim Holtz backgrounds. So I have all of his background papers from his Halloween release this year. I have baseboards, and then I have Ali Edwards papers as well. Those are the main ones that I have. I have a lot of these color cast designs, Halloween items to use, acrylic items. I have tags, basil tags. I have the enamel dots that go with the Simple Stories kit. And then I have lots of stamps and dies. So I'll just quickly show you my stamps that I have. Nope, that's not all of them. Okay, I think this is all of the stamps that I have. So I have, these are Tim Holtz, lots of Tim Holtz. So I have fall and Halloween mixed in here. So I bought all of his Joanne specific release stamps this year for his collection. These are older stamp sets. I have Heidi Swap. This is from last year from her kit. I love this. This is new from Ellie Studio, their Halloween tab stamp set. They have this little circle tab that you can fit these icons in, which is going to be really cute. And then of course I like all the little tiny sentiments there. This is Carrie Bradford, I believe, yeah, from last year, Ellie Studio. Oh, this is a mail because I do a lot of like Happy Mail stuff, so there's that one. This is from Ali Edwards this year. This is also from Ali Edwards this year from her Halloween collection. This is from Carrie Bradford. And this is this year's Heidi Swap Halloween kit stamp. I also have a lot of dies, and oh, I missed a stamp. This is from Elizabeth Craft Designs. And then I have a lot of dies. Oh, I have another stamp. I think I need to move these out into their own location. So I have just a bunch of die cutting things. This one does have a skull. Where is it? Right here. Goes with it. The ghosts from Tim Holtz are my favorite. Love those. I have, what else do I have? I think I showed all these in my haul video, so I won't go through any more of them. So that's it, except for to go through my album. So I will bring out my album and share that with you guys next. Also, one more thing I wanted to show you is in my Halloween drawer. I also have a few extra things that I may end up using or not, but I don't have them out, but they're really, really easy to get to. So I have some Tim Holtz fabric that I like to use. I like to put these on paper clips or make tabs with them, like little just fabric page turner things. These are those candy bags that I was showing you earlier. Some more washi more washi. I need to add that to my washi bin. And I have this, which I think I might put on the outside of my album. Some Beetlejuice cards, Tim Holtz. What is this? What do you call this? Collage paper, I think. And then more treat bags, more treat bags, more keys, mica tiles. I used those last year. Those were really fun. Some more frames that are just really thick and chunky, so I probably won't use them. Another little sequin page. So more Tim Holtz stickers. These are like extras. And these are extras too. So Hey Pumpkin extra paper. Made this but didn't use it. And then extra frames and tags and more ephemera. So there's my Halloween drawer. This year I'm using a 6x8 album. This is a black linen album from Allie Edwards from her shop. And I normally do a smaller size, like 4x4 or 4x6. So this is the first time I'm using a larger format. I don't really know how I feel about it yet, so I guess we'll see. And if I don't like it, I'll be going back to the smaller sizes. I picked this size because I'm hopeful that I can fit everything into one album this year. But if not, I'm just going to take whatever I've created and put it into a set of binder rings, and that's going to be it. So we'll see. So I am using the Simple Stories Simple Vintage October 31st collection. This is one of the papers from that collection, and I laminated it. I always do that with the first page and the end page of my album. So here it's the same pattern at the end. And I just like that because it makes it into more, for me, I feel like it makes it into more of a book. And then if I need to, and I want to take it outside of the rings, I have a hard cover to use. So on the front page, like I said, I used the Simple Stories Vintage 31 collection, and I cut that to outside the page protector size, laminated it. I added a keyhole and a key and a little charm that says "Caution Beware," and just some twine here. And then this is from that same, I think this is from the same collection. I'm also using, let me find it. Yeah, I'm also using this collection this year, Echo Park Spooky collection. So it may have come from that collection. But I just punched it out in a circle, sewed around it, and then I distressed the edges, added some mummy cloth, and this is a Tim Holtz baseboard from his 2022 collection, Halloween collection. And I grunched it up, made it a little bit steampunk with just some bits that I had in my stash. On the back, I used Tim Holtz baseboards, or not baseboards, these are layers. So he has layers, baseboards, and ephemera. And so layers are like the middle thickness. So anyway, I used these numbers from his layers collection from this year, stamped out October 2022, and added some hardware heads. This is from the Simple Vintage collection, and it's a 6x8 paper from their pack. I just put it on some black cardstock and punched out some attacher stickers, sewed those on in a little tab. And these are from another Tim Holtz collection that has like his transparencies, I think is what it's called. So these are just transparent bats that I sewed on. And I thought that was fun because they kind of move around, look like they're flying around on the page. On the back right now I have left it blank, but I plan on putting a full-size photo there. And as you can see, this will be where I put my reason why, and these are going to be our tags for this year. So I cut out some tombstones. I got these from an Etsy shop, just a cut file from an Etsy shop, and then cut them out on my silhouette. And I should mention these pages are not in any order. So I may or may not end up using them, and they could be used in any day for October in this album. So I just like getting all the product and just playing around and having fun and putting it in here. And then that helps me later when I'm not feeling so creative. I can just come in and pick a page to start with and go from there. So this page is actually a belly band page. So again, this is from Tim Holtz, from his backdrops. I think that's what he calls them. His backdrops collection from 2022. And again, I just sewed around the edges and distressed them. And I added this belly band on here, and then added this. This is from another collection that I purchased last year. So it's just something in my stash. Let me see. Let's see if I can find the name of it, because I don't remember. I don't know if it even says on the papers. Yeah, it doesn't mention it on the papers, so I'll see if I can find it and link it below. But I have used it a couple times in this album so far. But this was just a cutout, die cut from that collection. And I have no idea what I will use this for. And I just left the back open so I can add a photo or something there. This one's fun. It's another one of those like twirly pages. I wanted to do squares this time and then just fit in these candy corn cutouts that I had. So I had these die cuts that I use. So here I will, you know, probably put photos here or journaling, and then who knows, something else over here. It could be the same paper, it could be a photo. And then this is the back of that page. This, I used a die, like a slimline die that has these 3 windows that open up. So everything's just paper clipped on for right now. And then I'll put either like journaling or photos in there. And my thought is I'll probably put a photo here or journaling card over here, and then use these for photos, or I'll use journaling here and do a photo here. And then I can also do a full-size photo over there as well. This page is a transparency, and then I use the Tim Holtz Physics Chapter 3. These are the slides. So I used those again. Those are really fun last year in my album. And I'll just slip a photo behind there and then glue these down. And then I'll probably end up doing 6 more on the back, but I left it open for now. This page, I used the skull die cuts from Tim Holtz from Physics, and these are like the layers, I think is what he calls them. Oh no, colorize is what he calls them. And I just loved them. I thought they were so fun. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this page. I guess I should just stop saying that, because I don't know what I'm doing with any of these pages. But I thought it was fun just to pull out, and then you have a full page here, and then you have a space here for journaling, or you could put like hidden journaling or hidden photos back there. You could put something here, and then you can still use this page as well, or I could make this like a full long or horizontal photo. And of course I have to have a folder, so I made this folder, and it's a 5 pocket, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one in the back. And I did put a thumb notch in there and put in a card. So this is still open right now, so I could, if I wanted to, I could put like a big photo in there, or I could put lots and lots of journaling, or I can just glue it together and have it be like one card. I added a little charm on there. I do have a tutorial for how to make pockets for your album, so if you're interested, you can check that out. I also usually do a sequin page, so this is just a lamination sheet that I cut down to size, and then I sprinkled in my sequins and made sure that they were all flat, and then just ran it through the laminator. So like I like to use these as background pages. I also made a vellum pocket, and right now I have tags. These are from Ali Edwards kit. I don't know if I'm gonna keep those tags in here or if I'm gonna put something else in here, but this vellum is, let me see, who is this from? This is from Pretty Little Studio, from her Goosebumps line. And so I just folded that to make a pocket, a vellum pocket. This one's going to be a lot of fun, and as soon as I saw Tim Holtz collage tiles, I had to get them. I had this idea of just making kind of like a quilted page. So I have a strip of the collage tiles here, and then I have another strip that has, this is from his vellum pack. So it has the skeleton and then more collage tiles here. So I'm thinking I could do, there's a couple things I could do. So I could put them like this and then have, you know, a photo that goes down the middle, or a photo here, or I could put them together and then have a photo that goes with it and like a journaling card or journaling on top. So it'll be fun to use that one. This one, I usually do one of these in my albums. Again, this is one of those little twirly pages. I decided to go with wonky circles this time instead of regular circles, just because it's Halloween, so wonky circles kind of made sense. And they are really tiny though, so I don't know what I'm going to be able to fit on here, but we shall see. And then I did keep the cutouts, so I did cut these on my silhouette. They are, this wonky circles cutout is from Ali Edwards, and I think it's from a Christmas digital set. I will try to link this below, but I basically cut it out as is from her template, and then to cut out the inserts, I basically just took the digital file that she had, and I reduced the size on it so that these were smaller, and then I could cut them out and they would still twirl and fit in the circles. And so from that reduced cutout size, I have these, and that way if I want to go in and add something on top, I can just put this like a picture or something. I put this on the picture and just trace it and then cut it out so it'll fit perfectly on those circles. And I cut it one way, flipped it over, cut it again so that they line up front to back. So that's what these are for. So when I go to actually use that page, I can use these as a template. And then this is the back cover, and that's really all I have so far. I have tons of ideas, but I don't want to get too much in here before October starts. It's already kind of chunky. So like I said, I'm trying, my goal is to fit in one album, but if not, this is all coming out and will be on rings. I do have lots of page protectors here in the back because I'm going to hopefully use a lot of page protectors to help cut down on bulk. So I will be posting throughout October, hopefully more videos where I have process videos where I can show you the pages that I'm creating and how I finish these pages. And then of course I will have an updated flip through of the whole album once it's done. So happy spooky season, and thank you so much for watching.